Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. 417 Icon National warming up in the light blue. Going to take on the the OKC Drillers. Drillers played right before us. So they're going to, the game right before us, they end up losing 6-4. Kind of a slow game. Went 4 innings with 0 runs. Then the Select put up 6 runs. The Drillers came back, put up 4. And then that was pretty much the final score, 6-4. So the Oklahoma Drillers on their doubleheader right now, back-to-back games. The 417 on their first game. The second game tonight will be at 8 p.m. So it's going to be a long one. 3.5 hours for some, longer for others to get here. Then we'll have an hour-and-a-half drive back to our hotel and the next stadium for the 8 p.m. game. Don't have a lineup yet. I believe Braden Larry on the mound for the Icon. So we'll take a few second time out or a few minute time out. Everybody get warmed up, and we'll be right back. Tell your friends and family we're online. We're on my personal page, and we're also on 417 YouTube page. So if you got the YouTube app and you want to watch it on a bigger screen, because they look pretty small on a phone, try to find that and click it on. You've got time. All right, we're getting closer. Coach talks over. Everybody back to their sides, and let's see if we're home or visitors here. Oh. All right, looks like the OK Drillers taking the field. Their doubleheader lost the first one against the Select. 417 Icon in light blue. Drillers in kind of a white jersey with green sleeves, except for the black jersey on the mound that is a scab fill-in. Boys play again tonight at 8 p.m. So we're going to, let's see here. We're visitors. So give me a little bit of time here on the lineup. I just pulled it from the last week, and we'll get it dialed in here over the next inning or two. So starting off, looks like it's going to be Ty Mesley, followed by Tatum Jones. And let me see, I believe it's going to be, I don't know if Rimmer Carr's here or not. I saw Brody Pant with the helmet on. Absolutely gorgeous facility. Just beautiful. NOC. In Enid, Oklahoma. Enid's a pretty nice town. I've never been here before. Nice sized town. Plenty to do if you want to be here. We're just going to be here for a few hours, and we're getting back on the road after, for us, 3.5 hours to get here. Others a lot longer. So let the young man on the mound get warmed up. We'll get Ty Mesley in here to kickstart this inning. We'll be right back to the 417 Icon Streaming Network. All right, here we go. Looks like Ty Mesley's going to step into the box, leading off on the first game of the day. Next game at 8 p.m. Going to be a late night for the 0417 after a nice drive. It looks like the 2:28 start time at 94 degrees. We're up underneath the balcony, so it's super nice out. It's going to be a high fastball. Comes in on the first pitch. So 2 balls, no strikes. Trenton, this is your hometown? That's nice. This field's absolutely gorgeous. Down the middle, called for strike one as that activates Mesley. Tatum Jones on deck. Looks like Briarcliff might be on deck. Strike 2. Umpire a little bit slow on the draw here. Those look like strikes. I'm up pretty high right now. Not behind the plate, so I'm just going to guess and argue from up here. Curveball misses up, makes it full count. 3-2 to Mesley. Young man on the mound. It's going to be a foul ball out of the stadium into the parking lot next door. Put Rimcar down here. I'm not sure he's here today. Oof. Into the net. Fouls it. Stays alive. Full count. Got a little bit of wind up here, so if I'm picking up some wind on the mic, just let me know. It's not going to matter. You can let me know, though. And high for ball 4. Ty Mesley. 417 Icon. Got a base runner. Brings up the youngster. Tatum Jones, one of the younger ones on the field. One of 2 that are not committed to play somewhere after high school. And the only reason is because he's still got a few years of high school. He'll find a home soon. Solid player. Does a good job in the outfield. Looks really comfortable out there. Fastball, strike 1. Foul ball, strike 2. So Tatum Jones with a quick 0-2. Trying to get Mesley moving. A through ball here. There's a huge backstop. You see about half of it on the logo. There's another half. I would say it's about 40 feet to the backstop, so should be an easy run on. Misses out. 1-2. Briarcliff on deck. We got Brody Pan in the hole. Curveball, it's going to land for strike 3. Jones goes down looking. Brings up the first out. Briarcliff. Grandma Kathy, if you're watching, welcome to the stream. I only stream for grandparents. Everybody else is just bonus. So the young man's got the curveball working, doing a good job. Francis Vedix, I got you. I see you. Part of you. Your name. Fastball. It's going to be a one-hopper to the third base. He's going to go through. So Cliff does his job as the third baseman just scoops and whiffs. Runners on first and second. Brings up the hard-hitting Brody Pant, number 2. Usually third baseman, but we're going to find out just because I haven't seen the lineup yet. Looks like Keegan Reynolds, number 11, on deck. Let's see if we can get him on deck. There he is. Got to go through the lineup here once just to kind of get my names in order, my batting order. Runners first and second, 1 out. Beautiful day for some baseball. Fastball, it's going to be a one-hopper to the short. Here comes the first. Oh! So another error. Makes bases loaded as the shortstop makes a great play. Fires it to the second baseman. Kind of overshoots him towards center field. The second baseman has to come off the base and falls down. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded now with Keegan Reynolds. This field is big. Huge wall out there at 390 center field. 320 in the left and 300 on the right field, which right field's doable with the wind blowing. Wind kind of blowing towards home plate, directly in actually. Reynolds is going to take a timeout as Craig Hayes on deck warming up. Those high fly balls are going to be tough today. They're going to have a little bit of movement on them. Yep, yes. Wild pitch gets through. Good decision by Mesley. Holds at third. Maybe makes it, maybe doesn't. The base is loaded, 1 out. There is no reason to take any chances right now. Patty Marie, always my pleasure. Grandparents rule. One for grandparents. We wouldn't be here. Swing and a miss by Reynolds, the lefty. Young man on the mound, tall, skinny fella, does a good job. It's kind of right over the top. Got a nice curveball working today. Fastball outside gets Keegan Reynolds swinging. So a quick 0-2 to Reynolds. So Reynolds got a little bit of work here to do. He's going to see that nasty curveball, I have a feeling. Catcher's getting a shake from the pitcher. Finds one he likes. Curveball. Strike 3. Fouls it into the glove. So 2 outs brings up Craig Hayes. Craig Hayes gets a triple. I believe it's Joplin Dental Care. Give you 10% off your next root canal. Joplin Dental Care in Joplin. One of the best. Award-winning. Customer service. Looks like Cooper Vedis on deck. What happened there? Hold on, my thing just went off. So quick 0-2 to Hayes. 2 outs. Let me get my system back on here. For some reason, it just powered off. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Hayes is going to go deep. And that's going to go right to the left fielder for out number 3. So the 417 unfortunately leaves 3 on the bags. Couldn't get any in on that one. Looks like Braden Larry, I believe, is going to be on the mound for the 417 Icon. Looks like Robin Minky going to find himself at third base. Let's see here. So Hayes with a out. Hayes with an out. Come on. Well. All right, here, welcome back here. Braden Larry on the mound. Opening. Here we go. Lefty in the box for the Drillers. Fastball. And that's going to go to Reynolds on first. He says, I got it. So does a good job. It's like a one-pitch, one-out inning. I was talking, so I might have missed the very first. So it could have been a two-pitch one out. They have a QR code here. Hold on. Push my mic. They have a QR code that you can log in, sign up, and you can get the pitches. Like you can on the MLB. It tells you where they're at, what they are, and how fast, all that stuff. If I had another phone, a third phone, I would use it. Second batter steps in for the Drillers. It's going to be an opening first pitch. Ball one. Fouls it out of the park. I think those cars could get hit pretty easy from here. Just outside the, just over the side of this building here, where we're sitting is the road. 1-1. Misses low for ball two. So Braden Larry on the mound. We got Briarcliff behind the plate. Roman Minky, third. Ty Mesley on short. I believe that's Jackson Parent on second. Hard hit. That's going deep right field to Brody Pant. So Brody Pant does a little rerouting. I think the wind might have caught it because he was turning, had a good route, and he had to backpedal a little bit to get there, but same results. So, Jazz, is that Jackson Parent? No. Let me see who that. Oh, Keegan. No. Who is that? Oh, Craig Hayes. Gosh, I think I know him. Sorry, I'm way up here. I was waiting for a jersey. Craig Hayes on second. Keegan Reynolds on first. Brody Penn in right. Tatum Jones in center. And Aiden Spencer in left. That's your winning lineup for the day. First pitch, ball one. Boys play again tonight. 8 o'clock, hour and a half away. That'll be a late night, and then they'll play again tomorrow, 7:45 p.m. So you'll have all day to enjoy it, and then you can close out your evening with the 417 icon. Good pitch by Larry for strike one. A 1-1 to the batter with 2 quick outs. He's going to go high fly. Here comes Reynolds. He's looking, and he's got it. Out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the 417. We'll take a few second time out here. Let me get this tagged by Reynolds. When we come back, I have no idea who it'll be. Let's see here. Oh, Cooper Vedix. Should know that kid's name. Looks like Vedix and then maybe Spencer. Let me see here. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Icons. 417 Icons 0, Oklahoma Drillers 0. Rolling into the top of the second inning. Drillers went 1, 2, 3. Icon went right back to bat. Icon, top of the first, had bases loaded and couldn't get them in. Let's see what happens here. Excuse me. We got Cooper Vedix, Aiden Spencer, and looks like Roman Minky. So Vedix steps in. Aiden Spencer on deck. Zeros on the board. Vedix is going to hit a little foul ball back to the net. It's a little hard to judge it from up here. It looked like it was going to be a foul ball down the third baseline, but it came almost straight back towards us. I'm on the second level, off to the right side a little bit. Vedix lets that one ride for ball one. 1-1 count. Vedix on the mound next game. This is high. Ball two. See if he can get Braden Larry through this game. It was a good first inning for him. Pretty low pitch count. I'd say about 5. Vedix watches that one go by for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's going to see that sneaky curveball. Misses up, so he lets it go. Fastball coming. Full count. Let's see if Vedix can kickstart this inning. And he goes deep to right field. Right fielder is going to sit on it for out number 1. You get him up too high, the wind is blowing towards home plate. Kind of a home plate first base pull. Brings up Aiden Spencer. Spencer sends a hard foul ball into the dugout for strike 1. Spencer off last week at the beach, being kissed by the sun. Not a bad gig. Turks and Caicos, who wouldn't want to go there? Misses out for a 1-1 count. Roman Minky on deck. Jackson Parent looks like in the hole. Curveball should land for strike 2. What? Uh-huh. Here goes Spencer. He's going high and deep to center field. Here comes the center fielder. It's going to be caught as they almost collide with the shortstop. No communication by the Drillers, but the center fielder makes a great play as he's at the infield. So out number 2 on 2 pop flies. I should say fly balls because they're hard hits. it went up, and that ball just kept coming right back. That center fielder had to double time it to get there. Roman Minky. Curveball, strike one. Travis Spencer, if you're on here, you would love this app. It shows all the pitches, where they land in the zone, how fast, everything about them. Super cool. I wish everybody had it. In the dirt for ball two. So a 2-1 with 2 outs. Might get a little noisy here. There's a train in the background. You could probably see it cruising over left field. Fouls it back. Minky count is 2-2. Jackson Parent on deck. All three. Definitely a no-doubter that there's a train. Holy moly, get moving. There's a big intersection right there across their main street. He is just laying on the horn. So misses out. So good at bats. Good at bat by Roman Minky. The Icon get a base runner. Jackson Parent, number 4, steps in. Had a good weekend last weekend in Wichita. Bat on the ball several times, on base most of the time. So let's see if we can't keep that going. He liked that just right over the shortstop's head last week. This week, let's see, starting out, he's going to take strike one. Ty Mesley strolls out of the dugout onto the circle. On deck, Roman Minky with a good lead. And he does it again. So Jackson Parent continues to hit the ball to the left center field area to move the runners for a hard single. Good job, Jackson Parent. Ty Mesley lead off for the Icon. Let's see if Ty can't keep this 2-out rally going. Tatum Jones on deck. First pitch to Mesley misses for ball one. Bobby Wagner, you would like this field. It is absolutely gorgeous here. Wind's picking up. Sorry if I'm getting a little muffled here. Woo. Fastball down the middle. Looks like the young man put a little extra sauce on that one. About an 85-mile-an-hour fastball over the top. Roughly 72, 73-mile-an-hour curve off speed. There's the off speed. Right to the shortstop. Here's the first out, and makes out number 3. So the Drillers do a good job getting out of the inning. With no runs allowed, score 0-0, rolling into the bottom of the second. Here come the Icon. Braden Larry, his second inning of work. We'll take a few minute timeout. We'll be right back. And here we go. Welcome back, Icon Nation. Brendan Leary on the mound. Briar Cliff behind the plate. Briar Cliff waves at his grandma. Kathy, if you're on YouTube around here, he says hi. Fouls it into the net for strike one. That train is still going. Holy moly. I hope that thing's not blocking traffic. Swing and a miss for a strike two as Larry starting to settle in a little bit. There's the end of the train finally. Oh. Up. Good pitch for an 0-2 by Larry. Tries to get him to hack on it, but he doesn't. He's going to go high in the ball, or high in the center field. Here comes Jones. He's going to have to put some speed into it because, woo! What a catch by Tatum Jones. I don't know if you watch that. If you rewatch this, Tatum Jones was waiting on it, and the wind pulled it probably 50 feet towards infield and to left. So Jones has to get on the horse to get there. He lays out and just barely gets there. If you're wondering what the wind's doing today, it is pulling. Next. First pitch, strike one. Infield shallow right now because the wind, not a lot getting past them. They're kind of a lower line drive. That's going to Pant. Pant's coming in to get it for out number two. So a lot of hits on both sides of the ball. Just can't find any grass. Several of them would probably get down on a normal non-windy day. I feel like a few of them might get over their heads, but non-windy day they might not be playing as shallow either. So good pitch by Larry for strike one. Larry having just a great season, high school season, summer season on the mound. Just does a really good job. Changing it up, keeping them off speed and off balance a little bit. Got more junk than the junkyard. 1-1 to the batter. Well, that's a good. Looks like he wanted it for ball two. Kevin Jones, you're welcome. Glad to do it. Glad you guys can watch. I enjoy it. Hard hit. That's going to get through the mound to Mesley to Reynolds for out number three. Icon back in the dugout. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, tagging them here. If your player is on Sideline HD, or if not, they can go there and they can get their highlights sent to them. I don't know, you might have to pay, but I don't know, or sign up with a little subscription. But I tag all plays made by the outfield, and then all pitchers get tagged, and then all hitting shows up under their name. So if they're not on SidelineHD.com, they can go there, sign up, and they can start getting these highlights sent to them. Just got to send me a cell phone number, and I can send them wherever they want. Or if they have a good one they want to see, they can come to me, and I can send it. Or they can just get it off the stream and screen record it. We come back. Tatum Jones. We'll be right back. All right, Icon, welcome back. We're rolled into the top of the third. Zeros on the board. Icon have had some runners on base. The first inning had them all 3 bases, full, or bases loaded. First and second on the second inning, so we're getting closer. We just got to figure out a way to pull them across the home finish line. Bo Jones, if you're watching, Tatum Jones steps into the box. Got Briar Clift on deck. Called on the outside, very outside corner for strike 1. Tatum Jones. Curveball, strike 2. So quick 0-2 to Jones. Can I see that curveball again? Nope, high fastball. One, 2. Clift in the circle, getting warmed up. Bounces it in for 2 balls, 2 strikes. They called a check swing on him. Strike 3. I'll have to go back and look at that. I don't know if that's right. So he went down strike 3. They asked the field ump, and he says he went. So Briar Cliff. Cliff is going to go high into the air. I should get out of play, I would think, especially with this wind. And it does. Knocks a hole in the roof. And almost in an umbrella. That thing is still bouncing. Did he go on that one? No, it wasn't. You went and take a picture over there. I know. They're over there yapping, and I'm with you. I don't think he went either, but I'll have to watch it again. In one ear, out the other of Clift. Tries to give him the headshot. Brody Pant, number 2, on deck. Catcher comes off out of his stance to get that one, so it's a little bit high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Cliff with a big swing. Looking for some of those line drives today. The high fly balls are not working. They stay up there forever. And there's strike 3. So it goes down looking on that one. Brings up Brody Pant. So 2 strikeouts. Here comes Brody Pant. Keegan Reynolds on deck. Pant fouls one. Everybody's reloaded. There's Pant. Up for ball 1. Pretty good wind today. Beautiful field. Woo! Heads up, Keegan. So, yeah, just about smokes Keegan Reynolds. Warming up. He definitely got Keegan's attention on that one. Whew. Keegan looking around like, did you guys see that? And everybody's like, barely. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So 3 strikeouts by the young man on the mound. Braden Larry going to get warmed up in the bottom of the third. We'll take a few. We'll be right back. All right, looks like everybody's in position. Braden Larry on the mound. Got the cannon warmed up. Batter steps into the box. Game 1 today of the tournament here in Eden, Oklahoma. First pitch, ball 1. Misses for ball 2. Fouls it in the neck, right up by us. 2-1. Might have to take a nap in between games so you guys can stay up for that last game. Starts at 8 p.m. tonight. That'll be a late one. Probably roughly about a 2-hour game. 10 o'clock-ish. And then check in the hotel finally. Oklahoma Drillers on their second game. The team we're playing right now lost the first one to the Select. A must-need win right now for them if they want to go anywhere after that first loss. Fouls it down the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Briarcliff asked the field ump, did he go? Ump says no. So full count. Curveball misses up for ball 4. So the first base runner for the Drillers. Got a little something going here. Take a double play. First pitch, ball 1. Full turf infield, natural grass outfield. Just an absolute gorgeous stadium, though. Looks like he's going to pop that one out. 1-1. He's going to keep that one in. Nope. Yep. Keegan Reynolds makes the same play from the last inning for out number 1. Runner on first, of course, holds. Good size lefty steps in, the old number 9. Good looking kid. Larry checks the runner at first, gets back safe. Opening first pitch, strike 1. As Larry hits him with an off speed right out of the gate. It's going to be a hard hit to Mesley. Mesley's going to go to first and gets him. Lets the runner on first get to second. I think it was just too much turning there. So Reynolds, let's see, Mesley, where are you at, buddy? Ty Mesley. So runner on second right now, scoring position with 2 outs. Up and out, ball 1. Ball 2. So I just watched Major League, the original Major League, the other day. Bob Uecker on the mic. He is hard to beat. Ball 8. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Looks like it cooled down a little bit, 2 degrees from a 94 to 92. Burr. This is low and in for ball 3. 3-1. The Drillers' first base runner on second right now after a walk. I'm going to hit to shortstop for him to advance. Ball 4. So 2 outs is Larry. Takes just a second, take a breath, shake it off. Been here before. Beverly Gregory, thank you. All right, lefty steps in, runners on first and second. The Drillers got a chance here to do a little bit of work, or maybe take the lead here. Depends on what this young man does, of course. And he's going to pick up on the curve ball. He's going to foul it back to clear to the fence for strike 1. After this inning, I'm going to run downstairs, so if I'm not quite back in time with the mic before the inning starts, I'll be back. Nice shot by Larry. Misses up. Could have went either way on that one, I would say, but went towards the ball. 1-1. Curve ball. The young man's going after the curve balls, I think, because he knows that Larry's going to call him a strike no matter if he swings or not. So 1-2. I wouldn't want to be 1-2 against Larry with that arsenal. There it is. Strike 3. Sets him down as Braden Larry just ramps it up and says, I dare you to hit it. And he doesn't. We'll be right back. Keegan Reynolds, Craig Hayes, and we come back. Welcome back, Icon. Here's Keegan Reynolds. Opening first pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1. Craig Hayes on deck. Cooper Vedix in the hole. Followed by Aiden Spencer deeper in the hole. If it's such a thing. So 2 balls, no strikes to Reynolds. 3-0. That thing has to be absolutely perfect and sitting on a tee if Reynolds is going to swing at this one. I say you don't swing. Inside for ball 4. Reynolds goes to first, brings up Craig Hayes. Here's Craig Hayes is going to foul one almost. It might it might bounce up as the foul ball goes about 60 feet straight up in the air. Tripper Vedix on deck. Aiden Spencer in the hole. Reynolds on first. Need to get him moving to second. Oof. Just misses inside. So good eye by Hayes. I thought that might be a called strike too. But we're a little ways up here. Ooh. Hayes steps out on that one as the ball rolls by his bill on his helmet. Misses ball 3. So the young man on the mound been pretty solid the first 3 innings. Comes out a little bit rocky on this one. 4 straight balls to Reynolds, 3-1 to Hayes. Checks Reynolds. He's back by a mile. Reynolds got about 3 more steps in him there. And ball 4. All right, brings up Cooper Vedix with runners on first and second. 2 straight walks by the young man on the mound that's having a good day until this inning. So Vedix steps in. Aiden Spencer on the circle. Misses out for ball 1. We might have to block the bases loaded for Spencer to grand slam it. Hey, gotta have a wish. It's my wish. Oh, and Vedix, he pulls one deep right field, and it goes foul for strike 1. Vedix could hit one over in this park at 300 in right field. That one was pretty close. On a kind of a check swing. 1-1. Shows bunt. You know, if Vedix shows bunt, they're really changing it up. Might just be messing with him. 2 balls, 1 strike to Vedix. He's going deep center field. That's going to be out if the center fielder gets there, and he does. So there's a lot of hard, crushing hits here. But unfortunately, the wind is just pulling him right back to the base. Aiden Spencer steps in. Looking for line drives today. The fly outs are not working. Not with this wind. So 1 out. Here's Spencer. Fastball just misses. Looked like you put a little bit of juice there on that one. We'll go with about an 85 mile an hour on that one. Young man looks like he tops out about that. Oh, what a shot by Spencer. It's going to go. He's going to score one. Here comes Keegan Reynolds around third. And he makes it. Spencer slides into second and safe. He gets himself a single, advances to second on an RBI, puts the icon on the board, 1-0 with Craig Hayes on third. What a shot by Aiden Spencer. Missed him last week. Usually hits the ball when he goes into the rectangle. Good things have been happening. Spencer has been hitting we'll say the crap out of the ball all year, high school and summer. And he is not looking back. Roman Minky in the box right now. Jackson Parent on deck. Minky walked last at bat. Parent with a hard hit over shortstop. We'll take either of those. Swing and a miss by Minky for strike 1. Curveball for ball 2. Hey, good eye. 2-1 to Minky. Jackson Parent on deck. We got Spencer on second. Hayes on third. 1 out. We just need a ball in play here. or a walk. Ball 3. Right now, the young man throwing a lot of balls this inning. Let's see if we can't squeeze one more out of him. Maybe a one-hopper to the fence and score a run. Oh, and there's Minky. He's going to get over his head. Oh, and it gets down. The right fielder slides. Here comes Hayes. Spencer's rounding third. Got the hammer down. Here comes Minky to third. He gets himself a triple, and a double RBI. Roman Minky. 417 Icon jump out to a 3-0 lead on a power shot by Minky as the right fielder lays out for it off the glove and into the corner. Right fielder feels sorry for the young man because we've all been there and we've all seen it. And if not, we've seen our kids do it. So you know how he's feeling right now. But, hey, unfortunately today he is the enemy. So congratulations on that hard hit by Roman Minky. Jackson Parent, hot bat right now, last tournament and started this tournament off where he left off. Strike 1, fastball. So 0-1 to Parent. Up and out for ball 1. 1-1. Let's see if we can't get Minky in. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Craig Hayes, or CJ, you are not kidding, brother. He just crushed that thing. RBI, niner. And strike 3. This Parent goes down looking. So it brings it to two outs. Top of the lineup, Ty Mesley, Tatum Jones. CJ, you off work, buddy? Or you just got that playing on the screen while your patients are asleep? Misses out for ball 1 to Mesley. Fouls it back into the net. What was that? Strike 1, so 1-1. So 1-1 to Mesley, 2 outs. Minky on third. Oh, that's going to get down. That's going to score a run on a single RBI, making it 4-0. Icon. Mesley does his job. Sticks the bat out there and just hacks at it just far enough to clear the second base, but not quite to the outfield. Brings up Tatum Jones. 2 outs. Mesley on first. We got Briarcliff stepping out of the dugout into the circle as Jones steps in. Jones went down with a strikeout last at bat on a kind of a check swing by the outfield. Oh, man. Jones rips one down the line, third baseline, and it just goes foul by, I don't know, 12 inches, 13 inches. Just what a shot. You can see it in his face as his head tilted back and cheeks puckered. Strike 1. Let's do it again. Just put it over his head this time and keep it in bounds. Get Mesley running. Curveball. Misses way outside for ball 1. A 1-1 count with 2 outs. Here comes the throw on Mesley as Mesley slides in safe, gets himself a stolen base. I'm not sure if that was, looks like a 2-1. So that was a ball. So good job by Mesley. Where are you at? There you are. Ty Mesley. So 2-1 to Jones. Take a few of those balls here. We can use more base runners. We'll just keep going here on the 2-out rally. Icon usually like to start it with 2 outs. Strike 2. Outside corner. Jones lets that one ride. Swing and a miss for strike 3 as Jones goes down swinging. Brings it into the half. Bottom of the 4th inning. OK Drillers go to the dugout, put on the helmets. The good thing is your 417 Icon just put 4 runs in 1 inning to take the lead. We'll take a few minute timeout as your 417 Icon with a 4-0 lead rolling into the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back as Braden Larry gets warmed up. All right, welcome back here. Oklahoma Drillers steps in. He pulls one hard left field. Foul ball for strike 1. Need to play a little defense here. Keep that goose egg on the board as long as we can. Misses out on the changeup by Larry. Just kind of defies gravity there. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Braden Larry doing a good job changing it up, keeping him off balance a little bit. Spotting his pitches really well today. And then just hitting him with a bunch of junk like that. That's, oh, no, it looks like Jones has to take about 3 steps. Tatum Jones in center field has been absolutely solid. I haven't seen another player really on any team look that comfortable on a fly ball. I feel like he just kind of coasts in. His speed gets him where he needs to be, and then he kind of just strides in. So, good job, Tatum Jones, for out number 1. Braden Larry tips his cap. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So we got a 1-1 count with 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Couple sponsors, Pinnacle Bank, Joplin, Missouri, Joplin Dental Care, Dr. C.J. Hayes. You can call him Craig if you don't know him. Fouls it into the net. Strike 2. So 1-2 is Larry ahead in the count here. U.S. Dermatology in Joplin, Missouri, for all your skincare needs. Ask for Angie. And he gets him swinging for strike 3. I have to do a little sponsoring with all that money they're paying me to be up here right now, so if I don't, the checks quit coming. Just kidding. So 2 outs, 2 batters. That's going to be a line drive to Hayes, and it gets right through the glove. Hayes has it, and it just goes in and out. A rare error on Hayes. You can see he is not liking that. He had it. He had great feet on it. He had the route. It just, I think it was just maybe probably about an inch higher than he thought. I think it went in the web and right out of the web. So luckily his buddy in right field, Brody Pan, is letting him know. You can see him cheesing it up out there, which is always fun. The more they cheese, the better they play. So no harm done there. 2 outs, runner on first, and we're getting ready to pull up our third out here. Braden Larry doing a good job against the OK Drillers. Swinging a miss for strike one. Again, game one today. We got another one, 8 p.m. Set your alarm clock if you take a nap. Get back up. That one's an hour and a half away, so we're going to swing by the airport, get on the 417 Icon jet. They're going to fly us to the next one. Boys will be ready to go for hopefully their second victory of the day. And then they'll play again tomorrow night, 7:45 p.m. 7:45 p.m., I think my partner in crime will be back on the mic, Travis Spencer. So I might just sit back and watch the game while he works. It's going to be a grounder. Here comes Minky. Minky goes to first to Reynolds for out number 3. See, no harm done. So Keegan Reynolds makes a great play at first, followed by a great throw by Roman Minky to get out of the inning. We come back. It looks like it's going to be Briar Clift, Brody Pant, Keegan Reynolds, Craig Hayes, Cooper Vedix, Aiden Spencer. We'll be right back to the 417 Icon as your Icon leads 4-0. Top of the 5th. Be right back. All right, welcome back, Icon Nation. Eric Stewart, I am with you, buddy. I'm with you. Hopefully that check's in the mail like everybody says. I got some zeros to cash. Briar Cliff, Brody Pant. Well, that's all right for strike one, right down the middle. He's going to go to center field on that. It could be trouble. If you'll watch the center fielders or the outfielders, they kind of look for that slow, easy one, and then all of a sudden they have to ramp up the speed to get there. Out number 1, 2 pitches, 1 out, brings up Brody Pant. Got Keegan Reynolds on deck. Followed by Craig Hayes. Shows bunt, pulls back. Called strike one. Misses out for ball one. Pant with a 1-1 count. And Reynolds in the circle, warming up. Misses low for ball two. Top of the fifth inning right now. Icon with a 4-0 lead. Catcher says, hey, I need to talk to you. You're throwing too many balls. Probably in a different term. I think he's just breaking the ice here a little bit. Absolutely gorgeous field here in Enid, home of Tarwater. You may have heard of him. He's a legend in Carl Junction, Missouri. Born and raised here. If I look over to my right, I can see a statue of him out there. Looks good. Questionable strike called. Looks like that thing is in the river. Pant goes after the curveball because he has to. Fouls it down third base line for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Young man on the mound starting to find his way back. Had a rough inning, which isn't uncommon for a pitcher, and same pitch, no call in the last, or it was called last time, so a full count. The Pant. There it is, strike 3. Yep. Pant watches that one go by for strike 3. Keegan Reynolds steps in on the left side. It's going to be ball one. Hey, lady. Walking laps. So, Jersey Jones over here running laps. But she has an amazing play area here up on the second level. It's like the biggest playpen ever. 2 balls, no strikes to Reynolds. Reynolds lets ball 3 go by. I think this was the same thing that happened last time with 2 outs. Reynolds kick-started the inning with a 4-pitch walk. Hayes came up with a walk also. So there goes Reynolds to the base. And here comes the coach to talk to the young man on the mound. We're going to take a few second timeout. Your 417 Icon leads with an impressive 4-0 lead. Top of the 5th. We got Craig Hayes and Cooper Vedix on deck. Be right back. Vidics with the 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's going to go a grounder, soft grounder. He's got a chance. Comes to first base and gets him. It was close. It's just a slow enough grounder that Vidics almost had him. Unfortunately, Icon put up a goose egg on that one. Drillers did a good job holding them. We'll be right back to the top of the 5th inning as Braden Larry coming back out for his 5th inning of work. We'll take a few minute time out. Be right back. All right, here we go. Welcome back. Let's see here. Get out of there. Braden Larry, 5th inning of work. And we're off to the races. Strike 1. Good opening first pitch for Larry. Swing and a miss for strike 2 is Braden Larry with a quick 0-2 on the young man. That is never a bad thing if you're an Icon fan. If you're not, that's a bad thing. Oof. Just misses a little too far out. He tries to catch that corner, basically the river between the plate and the batter's box on the other side, which has been called a lot today. And he's going to go to right field, out of play. Pants hightailing it. I think Pant could have almost jumped over that fence and made the catch. It's about up to his belt. So foul ball. We're going to do it again. A little bit low. Ball 2. One more tournament for the 417 Icon in Columbia next weekend. That'll wrap up the season. It's going to be a grounder to Hayes. Hayes scoops it, fires it to Reynolds for out number 1. Good hustle by Briarcliff. Gets down the line, almost to first base or right behind it, to back up that throw. It's hard enough to run to first base, not alone in all that catcher gear. So, good hustle, Briarcliff. Let's get that from his grandma, Kathy. Misses for ball 1. Fouls it over the street here. That should go into the road. Nope. Not sure where it went. Thought the kids walking behind me might see that, but it must have landed in the grass. One count, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning, Icon 4-0. Game 1 of the tournament. Oh, that's going to turn. It's going to get over Spencer's head as he keeps it low, and it's going all the way to the fence. Looks like Tatum Jones is going to scoop it from the warning track, gets it into Mesley. Mesley hangs on to it as the runner gets himself a double on a great hit. He had to put a little bit of steam into that thing to get it that far. He kept it a little bit lower, more like a line drive. So those high fly pop flies. So good hit. Not a whole lot Spencer can do on that one. He turned and ran, but it's too late. It's a hard hit. Misses out. Ball one. Strike one. 1-1 count with one out. Runner on second. That's the furthest that the Drillers have made it today. Hopefully we'll just leave him there. Oh, he's going to try Spencer again, and that's might get over. That went over. So a home run, 2-run homer to left field as the big man, number 22, sends one deep. Brings it within 2 runs, 4-2. So a good shot by that young man as he just put some zip into that ball, and it was gone. Spencer knew immediately. He didn't even turn to run after it. He just blew it a kiss on the way by. Here comes 417 Coach Scooter. Talk to Larry to say, hey, that was a long ball to the left field. Larry's like, I know. We'll take a few-minute timeout. We'll be right back as the Drillers are back in the game. 4-2. Be right back. All right, welcome back here. Everybody back in position after a long 2-run dinger by the old number 22 Driller. He drilled it. So Larry, been untouchable pretty much the whole game. Left one just a little bit in the zone, and the young man went after it. Curveball, strike one. So a good first opening pitch for Larry. Has shaken it off, and he is ready to get back to work. Probably a little bit of fire in his step. Hard hit up the middle. Hayes looks like he's going to make some quick work. Fires one, hops up to Keegan Reynolds. Oh, my gosh. So Hayes does a one hop. Reynolds goes down and gets it, but they called him safe. So runner on first, tying run in the box with one out. Runner goes. Here comes the throw by Clift, and it's going to be off a little bit. Runner advances to second and makes it. So runner in scoring position for the Drillers. 417. Keep it tight just a little bit longer, boys. Temperature drop 4 degrees down to 90 degrees from the 94 when we started. You can tell a little bit of difference, at least up here. I don't know about on the turf. Fouls it into the net. Strike one. So a 1-1 count. The deal number 11. Great area here for the ballpark. It's kind of off the few blocks off the main drag. Strike two. Curveball lands and explodes. So 1-2. Curveball. He's got to go after that because that was going to be strike three. Gets a hold of it, fouls it into the net, or into the side. Hey, can I get on there? On a piggyback ride? My turn, my turn. My turn. She's like, nope. This horse is taken. Jersey Jones getting piggyback rides. Tried to see if I could get one, but she let me know I cannot. Checks runner second. Fires for ball two. 2-1. Or no, I'm sorry, 2-2. With one out, runner on second. Tying run in the box. Swing and a miss for strike three. So Ray Larry unfazed after the young man accidentally hits a 2-run homer off of him. I'm not sure if we got an hour 45 time limit or 2 hours. I believe our time was 2:28 start time. Curveball just misses. No, thank you. Plus it's peanut butter and jelly. Oh, I might take that. Swing and a miss. Ball gets through. Runner advances. For a 1-1 count, runner is knocking on the door for the Drillers on third base. That is a great place to leave him. Fastball, swing and a miss. Strike two. Ray and Larry put some steamers on it. I think I'd almost go right back to that. That kid was nowhere near it. And he does. For strike three. Ray and Larry does a great job getting out of the inning. The Oklahoma Drillers got on the board with a 2-run shot over the fence, pretty much line drive about, we'll say about 340 feet, give or take. So, good hit. You got to give him credit when it's due. So, young man just actually stroked one. We'll take a few second time out. We come back. It looks like it's going to be Aiden Spencer, Roman Minke, and Jackson Parent, then Ty Mesley. Top of the sixth inning, your Icon 4-2. Need to punch in a few as the Drillers got a new man on the mound. Number 10. We'll see what he looks like. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Welcome back, Icon Nation. Deal number 9, Aiden Spencer. Hard hit. Last at bat. All right, so we got a new pitcher on the mound. Opens up to Spencer with ball one. Oof! Aiden Spencer just terrorizes the cover off the ball. Leather's just still laying there by the plate. Foul ball. He turns and sends it up to the grassy knoll in left field. Spencer, that's going to get through the second baseman as he just sends a snot rocket between the second baseman and the second base. Spencer kicks off the inning with a single. The young men, the Icon, need to punch in a few runs here. Security never hurts. I would say we're getting closer to a time limit. If it's an hour and 45, if it's 2, we still got a little bit. I believe 2:28 was the original start time. So high fastball misses. The young man on the mound he has a different jersey also. So just picking up pitchers here, looks like. The kid came in, he had a black jersey on. And this one has a different kind of striped jersey. Oh, and there's a hard hit by Roman Minky. Single pushes Spencer to second base. So the Icon right now are liking this young man. 2 straight hard hits. And they've learned to keep it down, out of the air. Jackson Parent steps into the box. It's his turn to keep this party started. Keep her rolling. Got Ty Mesley on deck. Tatum Jones in the hole. So here's Parent. Strike one as he lets that one ride. Gets a feel for the new guy on the mound. He's got the feel. It's time to cut it loose. And he goes after it. It's going to foul ball over. That one goes into the street, into the parking lot, into the bank. I'm up here on the second level. I can see front and behind me. It's great. It's like, I almost wish we could play here almost all our games. It's super nice field. And I love this seating area up here. It's all covered up here and beautiful. Excuse me. So 0-2 or 0-2 to Parent. Yeah, they're all on the sidewalk. I know, that one went clear to the bank. 0-2 to Parent. See if he can't take that one right over shortstop's head. Good eye by Parent. Lets that ride. That's a high fastball. Good pitch, though. Young man tries to get him biting, but Parent's too smart for that. Foul tips the fastball down the middle. Good keep alive pitch. I'm going to do it again here with a 1-2. Runners on first and second. Spencer with a hard hit. Minky with a hard hit. I say it's time to say Parent with a hard hit. That's going to go over into the street. It's like danger zone for cars behind me. That thing took a big old hop right in the middle of the street. Goes over top of a car coming down the other lane. Whew. Parent with the eagle eye there lets that one ride with 2 balls, 2 strikes. Didn't look bad from up here, but I am sky level. Ooh. Oh, he's going to try to get him at first. As Minky does kind of a crazy slide back to first. He was drifting out there, drifting. The catcher caught him sneezing. Minky got back just in time as he slides in feet first into first base. Full count here. Let's get us a walk. Hard hit. Oh, whoop. Oh, dang it. Hard hit by Parent. Shortstop makes a good play. Gets a double play on Spencer as he was moving. Looked like it was going through, so Not a whole lot you can do about that one. So 2 outs. Takes one of the runners off the board. So Miki on first. Ty Mesley steps into the box. Just pretty much a laser to the shortstop. Line drive to short, and he stepped on the base for double out or double play. Fastball called. Strike one. Pitcher's starting to settle in a little bit, starting to get a little bit more comfortable on the mound. Doing a good job. I'd say low to mid 80s. Off the foot or ankle of Mesley for strike 2. He's limping around on that one, so he felt that. It took a few seconds for that to actually activate. So he's gonna take a few seconds here and let him walk that off. All right, looks like everybody's back in position. We got 2 outs here on a double play by the shortstop. Line drive, he just touches second and gets it. Here goes the runner. It's going to be close, and if he catches that ball, Miki is out. Luckily, he takes a nasty hop, and Miki makes it safely. I think that was a ball. So Miki had a decent jump on him, but his catcher had a good read, though. Just took a good block by the catcher. I thought that was going to go clear to the backstop, and I was hoping Roman Miki was going to advance to third on that, but catcher does a good job staying in front of it. Brings the deuces to the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And runner on second. It's about all the 2s I can come up with. Into the net. Foul ball. We're going to do it again. Swing and a miss for strike 3. As Mesley goes down swinging. Leave 2 stranded. We're rolling into the bottom of the 6th inning here. I was hoping we were going to punch in at least 1. I would have taken 2 or 3, but not to be greedy. Looks like Braden Larry should come back out for his 6th inning of work. I haven't seen his. I know, I saw one. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. Braden Larry back on the mound. Over the road, into the parking lot. And that one's going to go for days, I think. Another foul ball. Running out of balls here because they're all in the parking lot next door or across the street. Hard hit. Oh, what a scoop by Ty Mesley. As that thing was a screamer, and Mesley catches it at the shoelaces for out number 1. He has to track that thing from eye level to shoelace, and he does. What a shot. Braden Larry gets a sign. He's ready to go. Full wind up. Delivers. Strike one. Being super efficient today on the mound, and his defense right now doing a good job. Behind him. Ball one. So 1-1. Let's see here. Make sure that's not the old number 22. Low for ball two. So 2-1. Fastball blows it by the old number 8. Swing and a miss. Brings it 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Nowhere near it. I don't know if you even change it, to be honest with you. I say you might just go right back at that thing. A little bit outside for ball 3. Fills the count. He's going to go deep to Tatum Jones. Jones is waiting on it for out number 2. So Jones does a good job as he turns and runs backwards, but he has to slow down the stride a little bit because the wind is blowing in towards home plate. Bowling. First game today. Got another one at 8 p.m. Got an hour and a half drive to get there. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1 count with 2 outs. See if we can't get out of this. Let's roll into the top of the 7th here pretty quick. Misses for ball 2. 8 p.m. tonight, so it'll be a late night. Probably won't end until close to 10 p.m. Get to the hotel first time, get checked in, so everybody's going to be dragging. Play again tomorrow night at 7:45. Ball's fouled into the net. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What's it, bud?
Are you guys playing again after this?
No. No. So a great pop-up catch by Ty Mesley to end the inning. The young man here working, he's asking if I play again. I said, we do, but not here. He's like, oh, if I'd have known you were streaming, I'd let you into the booth with the air conditioner. I'm like, oh, missed that one. And honestly, though, it's not bad. We're up here on the second level. We got a great breeze. Beautiful. I can't complain at all. 91 degrees right now on the wall clock over there, or wall thermostat. Probably about 100 on the field. We'll take a few seconds time out. Let the young man get warmed up. We'll be right back. This is it. Last and final inning for the Icon. Got to punch in a few, and we got to hold them. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Welcome back, Icon Nation. Tatum Jones is going to lead off this inning followed by Briarcliff, Brody Pant, Keegan Reynolds, Craig Hayes, and Cooper Vedix. Let him get warmed up, and we'll be back as Jones steps into the box. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Welcome back. Tatum Jones steps in. Young man on the mound is ready. Gets his sign. Oh, and he hits him right in the noggin. And that's how you use your brain, son. So Jones just takes one off the top of the helmet. He says, "I'll take it." Cooper, or coach is holding up how many fingers? Oops, what did I just do there? Ouch. Yes, ouch. Let's see, Jones. Let's see, hit by pitch. First pitch strike called. Briarcliff, catcher for the day. Does a good job behind the plate. Great hustle down first base. And the throws to first. Swing and a miss for strike two. Brody Pant on deck. Runner goes, high fastball, safe as Jones slides in as he gets hit on top of the head again. But that's okay, he was safe, so takes away that double play at least. So the speed of Jones does the work. 1-2 to Clift. Scoring position right now with Jones on second. Misses out, ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2, no outs. Fastball up for ball 3. So Cliff doing a good job. Comes back from an 0-2 to a full count. Let's give him the old no-brainer. Maybe a one-hopper in there and let Tatum Jones run. Get a 3-ball. That wouldn't hurt my feelings. Or a hard hit. And it's going to be a pop up to the first base. That's the wind's going to pull it out of play. Woo. So, woo. Thank you, wind. So the wind gives Clift a little bit of a gift, as the first baseman probably has that on a normal day. Normally I gripe about the wind, but not today. It feels pretty good, and it just helped us out. So, Briarcliff steps back into the box, full count. Jones on second. Pant in the box. Oh, that a hit by Briarcliff. It's going to the fence, folks. Here comes Tatum Jones. Briarcliff's round second, and he's going to coast in. Standing double RBI for Briarcliff. Cliff absolutely smoked that thing and didn't look bat. He was like, "Give me a new bat. This one's broken. Let's put a dent in it." Runner coming in for Cliff. Number 18, Ty Mesley checks in. Second base. Here's Brody Pant. No outs still. Called strike one in the corner. Keegan Reynolds on deck. Craig Hayes in the hole. Vedix further in the hole. Foul ball. Strike two. So Pant got a little bit of makeup here to do with a quick 0-2. So if you can't find a hole out there, some of that beautiful grass, put a ball in it. He turns, and it goes through the left field all the way to the fence. Left fielder's a big no-go. Here's Pant. He's going to arrive at second base. RBI. So Pant gets himself a standing double and scores Ty Mesley on a smoking hit down the left field line. That's what you call a no-doubter, folks. I had no doubt. And it looks like the pitcher, the coach is coming out. Going to bring in the third baseman or shortstop. Young man on the mound, not throwing bad. Icon like him. We're going to take a few minute time out, let this young man get warmed up. We come back, Keegan Reynolds, Craig Hayes, Cooper Viedix, Aiden Spencer. So the new kid on the mound doesn't have an easy rotation. We'll be right back. All righty, welcome back, Icon Nation. Your Icon 6, Oklahoma Drillers 2. Keegan Reynolds steps into the box. Craig Hayes on deck. We've got Brody Pan on second after a screamer. Oh, and there's another one. One hops it to the left field. Here goes Pan to third. He's going to try to make the play, but Pan's like, go ahead. Apparently you don't know how fast I am. So Reynolds takes the new pitcher deep right field. Runners on the corners right now. Brings up Craig Hayes. Craig Hayes, Cooper Viedix. Right now, just a string of just hits. So strike one to Hayes. He's ready. Got to see the new pitcher. Oh. Boo. I'm going to go. So 0-2 to Hayes. Hayes. 0-2 to Hayes doesn't even faze me. Because he's a hitter. Here goes the runner, which was Goofy, scores Pant. So they throw it in. Reynolds score or make start over here. So a 1-2 ball thrown on the steal by Reynolds, scores Pant, make it 7-2. I've never understood why they throw that, but whatever. 1-2 to Hayes, up for ball two. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hayes as Reynolds on second. Scoring position. Cooper Viedix on deck, and then we got Aiden Spencer in the hole. Strike 3. Gets him looking on a slow curveball. So Hayes goes down looking. Brings up Viedix. Cooper Viedix. Vedek's hitting the ball well today. Unfortunately, they're just hard fly balls to the outfield. Let's see if he can't find us a line drive somewhere. Oh, ball gets through the catcher a little bit. Reynolds is looking. Changed my mind and go back to second. So catcher looked like he was kind of daring Reynolds to go on that one. And if he would have ran, he would have made it. Strike one to Vedek's. Looking. 1-1 with one out. Spencer on deck. High fastball inside. Ball two. Temperature's climbing again, back up to 92. I don't know if it really went down or not, or if that thing's just messed up. Vedek's going to send one into the parking lot across this. Ooh! Almost got that truck. Yeah. Truck had to hit the brakes. So Vedek's just about got himself a big old dually out on the street. It landed in front of him, the guy. You could see him hitting the brakes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vedek's again with 2 strikes. Again, like we said earlier, I'd rather him start a little bit earlier, but he is a solid 2-strike hitter usually. So Aiden Spencer on deck. Got 1 out, runner on second. Vedek's, he's going deep to the center fielder. It's going to be a tag by Reynolds. So he does his job as Vedek sends one deep right center field. Center field covers some ground to get there. Vedek does his job, moving Reynolds. Brings up Aiden Spencer. Spencer looking for one of those hard pulls down the left side. He's been getting pretty good at lately. Looks like they're looking for a different ball here. There's one as Larry gets one in. Probably says Dodge Ram on the front of it from the dually that just hit it. Several balls rolling in. He got rid of that one. That must have been one that hit the street. Had a big old scuff on it. Which, if you're a pitcher, that might be your advantage. And here we go, the old number 9, Aiden Spencer. Kicking Reynolds on third after a long fly out by Vedek. And there it is. It gets through. Spencer's like one pitch and crush it. Scores a run. So a single RBI by Spencer brings it 8-2 as the Icon Pats have just woken up. Must be a Jabu doll in that dugout. Or a live chicken. Told you I just watched Major League the other night, so you might hear a few of those references. And there's another shot. That's going to go right to the right field. Oh, and it goes through. Here comes Minky. He's going to dive for days. Spencer rounds third. The ball's in the corner. Minky's going to stop at third. That's his second triple of the day off that poor kid. If my co-part here, Travis Spencer, was with me, we would have a talk about that right fielder that we got in trouble for making fun of one time. That's starting to get into the same thing there. So a triple by Minky scores Spencer, makes it 9-2, top of the 7th inning. So the Icon's starting to pad the stats here. Jackson Parent, Ty Mesley on deck. You'd almost think that Minky's paying the right fielder not to catch it. High for ball 1. Pop fly to the right fielder. He's going to get another chance. Looks like the second baseman's going to miss it. There goes. Nope. Going to score an RBI there. So Parent hits one pretty much no man's land, just past first base in the no man's zone. Second baseman goes after it. Does not get it. We're going to give that a single. And he's going to score a run, make it 10-2. The Icon right now punched in 6 in this inning. Brings up Ty Mesley. High fastball misses for ball one. Take yourself a break, get you some dinner after this game, and get ready back into your chairs, recliners, and rockers. We got another game at 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. if the time is right. Check with friends and family. If I'm not online about 7:45, 7:50, that means it is running late. Because I'm going to be online as long as service is decent. So got an hour and 35-minute drive. Pop up straight to the moon by Mesley. Here comes the no pitcher's going to keep it. He's like, enough of this. I need to get out of here. Makes the play for out number 3. So Braden Larry going a complete game right now. Coming in for his 7th inning of work. I couldn't tell you how many pitches he has, so I don't have Game Changer. We need to figure out how to get that thing online so we can keep an eye on Game Changer. I know they're doing it in the dugout, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be online, so it must be like on an iPad or something that's not connected. We need to find somebody to tether to that thing or use a hotspot. So, all right, we'll take a few minute time out. Your Icon, 417 Icon 10, OK Drillers 2. This is their second game of the day. Played right before us, lost the first one, 8-6 or 8-4, and they're on track right now. They got 3 outs to make up a lot of runs. So Braden Larry doing a good job keeping them down. The only 2 runs they had was a walk to get the runner on to second base and a home run, 2-run homer. That's all they've done today. So hopefully Braden Larry can continue the work and shut this game down so we can get back on the road. For 417 Icon Nation, we are back. Braden Larry. Icon 3 outs away from wrapping this up with a W. Opening first pitch by Larry is ball 1. Got an 8-run lead, 10-2. There's a strike. What I got here? Should be 1. Yeah, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, called that one on. Ooh, that one might have been up a little bit, but yep. You mean to get stuff? Hold on. Hard hit. It's gonna get to Pant. Pant's gonna get it in on a hard single. She can do it. All right, let's see if it's true. That's true. So foul ball. What do we got here? 0-1. Runner on first. No outs. So we can't roll up a double here. Nice pitch by Larry. Just sends it right down the middle. Maybe just a hair to the inside of the plate. Checks runner. Runner gets back. Oh, 2. Just up. What? Oh, you're not? I'll get. So single moves the runner. So the OK Drillers coming alive a little bit here. Just makes more bases to tag for the outs. So a little bit of a timeout here as the pitching coach, Scooter, comes out to talk to Larry, and that's going to retire him. So Braden Larry did a heck of a job through 6 solid innings. I'm not sure who they're bringing in here. Let's see. Looks like Brody Pant. Brody Pant. So it looks like Brody Pant coming in to relieve Braden Larry. So we'll take a few second time out here. Sorry, I got people talking to me here and trying to get things organized. But all right, let Brody Pant get warmed up. We'll be right back as the OK Drillers got a little something going on with our runners on first and second with no outs. Be right back. Marcia, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Bringing you live stream clear to Kansas City from Enid, Oklahoma. So I'm glad you guys are on. All right, here we go. Welcome back. Jeremy Pan, if you're at home. Linda Kratz, if you're at home watching. Boys on the mound. Brody Pant comes in to relieve. Braden Larry did a heck of a job through 6 innings. Holding them down. Opening first pitch for Pan is ball 1. See if we can't get us a ground out here. Ground double play. Either one works. Fastball. Misses. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Pan, kind of a self-taught pitcher. Does an amazing job. Coming in relief. That's going to be a high fly ball to Spencer. Spencer's got the glove up. Guard to Sun. It's in the air. Out number 1. So Pan comes in, gets the first out with a little love from I know he did. Spencer did a great job on getting the glove up quickly to guard that Sun, and he just waited for the ball to land in it. So out number 1, runners hold first and second. We got 1 out, 2 outs away here of wrapping this thing up. Let's do it. No reason to drag it on any longer than we have to here. Curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Pant's got a pretty lethal curveball once he gets that thing warmed and running. Great movement. It's going to be a through ball. Runners are going to go into scoring position, second and third. Cliff gets to the ball. Remember earlier when I said there's a backstop here that is huge? It's huge. It's probably 40 feet. One of the bigger ones. You guys can't see the grass on the inside of the logo, and then there's also a warning track between it and the grass, so it's long. 22. So let's see here. What happened here? Let's see. Was that ball 3? So it looks like 3-0. Fastball misses for ball 4. Bases loaded. Brings up number 9, Solid Kid. 22, the kid he just walked, was the only score of the game. Hit just a rocket over left center field for a 2-run homer. So it might not hurt to put him on base. He can hit a ball. He's about the only one that's actually hit a ball. Here goes Miki. So Mickey makes a good scoop, fires to second. Off throw goes to the right fielder, Parent. They score two on that one. Let's see, where's the runners? On the corners, first and third. Brings it 10-4. Fastball low, ball 1. Runner on first, the lead. Pan out of the stretch, checks his runner. Gives him a look, checks them all. Fires. Strike 1. There you go, Brody Pant. 1-1. Get him swinging here. All we need is a double play here. Grounder to Mesley to Hayes. We'll take either. We're not picky. Curveball, good block by Cliff. Runner goes. He's going to hold. Good idea. I like that thought. Give him the fake. Ball 2. 2-1. 1 out. Still got a 6-run lead here, which I am glad that they punched in 6 because it would have been a tie ball game right now. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Those are those cushion runs that never seems like you have enough until the end. We're over 2 hours right now. We're about an hour, 2 hours and 10 minutes, maybe. I'm pretty sure we started at 2:28. It's going to be a grounder to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to let him run for out number 2, which is fine. It's going to be an RBI as Keegan Reynolds puts up the second one. They bring in a run. They have closed it to half. Down by 5. Number 7 steps in. Runner on third base, scoring position. Let's get one more of those. Don't worry about that runner. And let's get on the road. We've got another game to win today. Linda Kratz, there you are. Cody Nutt, I wouldn't doubt it. You're coming to arrest me. Probably because I have a voice of an angel. Soothing. Swinging a miss. 1-1 here. Brody Pants settling in. Come off the bench, sometimes you're in a meat grinder and you just got to settle in and relax, and he is settling in. Ooh, woo! I would have called strike 2 on that, but he did not, so ball 2. 2-1. Must have been just a little bit outside on the lefty. A little inside on the lefty. Ball 3. Let's go, B-Pan. You got a bed? 3-1. There's, it's going foul. Spencer's making a run, but it's out of play. So strike 2. Long strike 2. Full count. We are 1 strike away from packing up the car. As we have to check the time, Cody Nutt. Make sure you weren't working while watching it. Matt's probably getting it. Nope. Here comes Spencer, and he gets it done. Braden Spencer on the old screwball that just curves and curves as Spencer just coasts in for the W. Makes the out. What a gorgeous catch by Aiden Spencer. Your Icon 417-10. Oklahoma Drillers 5. Game 1, they jump in with a win. We're going to take a several-hour break here while I get a drink, and I'll be back probably about 7:45, 7:50 for the 8 o'clock game, Game 2. So until then, Brian Vidic signing off. Don't forget to tell the Icon kids how much you love them. We'll be back later.